I'm JD Scribbleline, Private Eye. I'm the guy you call when you can't trust anybody and you need something done. God knows you can't trust the cops in this town. I was one for 10 years. This city's a jungle. If you want to survive, you gotta be tougher and stronger than the next guy. It had been a while since my last big case and I was getting impatient. Thankfully, that's when he walked in.
I hear you're the best.
You can afford me.
I can afford you. I'm Bro Krashnikov.
Gave me your real name. Must be desperate. So why does Houston's Auto King need someone with my set of skills? Your mechanics forget how to fix a flat?
You got a smart mouth.
And you got a problem, so why don't you spit it out?
I heard about the Sullivan case.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that too.
Pissed off all the right people.
Everyone but the client.
You never told anyone who you worked for.
The check cleared, so I never will.
Her name is Helen.
There are a lot of Helens.
That's Helen Krashnikov.
I'd seen this dame before. She'd been in all the papers when the two of them got hitched. No one knew where she came from, and everyone figured she'd married him for the money. I didn't know what her game was, but I could see why this poor bastard fell for her.
I haven't seen her in 3 days.
Well, since you came to see me, I assume she didn't leave a note. Any of your salesmen call out sick today?
They know better than to cross me.
I have no doubt. All your Picassos still at home?
There goes your smart mouth again.
At least I was smart enough to sign a prenup.
Our friends don't even know where she is. Her car is still in the garage. And she left a checkbook.
Our rate is $500 a day, plus expenses. No questions asked. And you better hope to God she's not kidnapped. Every bullet I see doubles the price.
Yours or theirs?
Same thing.
Who do I make the check out to?
Husband and wife situations get complicated. That's going to have to be cash.
I'll have the cash for you in the morning.
From what I knew about Krashnikov, he was a man who didn't take no for an answer. He was also a man who remembered who'd done him favors. This case was either going to make or break me. I knew it was going to be a pain in the ass to find this girl. She didn't have any family that we knew of, no friends either. As a matter of fact, I knew so little about her, I couldn't trust that her name was even Helen. One thing I was pretty sure of. She hadn't been kidnapped or killed. No, this girl had made a run for it. My only hope was that she was still in town. I figured my first stop in the morning was going to be my connection on the force. Houston PD was as dirty as they got. The only cop I trusted was my old partner Linus DeMille. He cut corners to get the job done, but he got results. I told him to meet me at the park. I couldn't go to the station. Walls have ears. DeMille?
Scribbleline?
Working on a case. This guy's trophy wife run off on him. I think she's still in town. Wanted to know if you knew anything.
Yeah, I know this broad. Helen something.
You know more than that.
Look, man, I helped you on the Sullivan case. What else do you want?
Listen, man. Everyone came out on top on the Sullivan case. Help me again. What else do you know about this girl?
Alright, look. She ran a whorehouse, maybe, a madam kind of shit. but we couldn't pin anything on her, so just the case kind of fizzled.
If I'd worked that case, she would be in jail. What else you know?
That's it.
Listen, you and Tom couldn't keep it in your pants, and who kept the chief from finding out? Me. The way I see it, you owe me forever. Now tell me what else you know.
All right. She was with a drug dealer, maybe, for a while, living with that's it. Swear to God.
Pleasure as always, Linus.
JD.
This town's full of scum. Pimps, junkies, con men, and wackos like this kid.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to donate money to my senior trip? Well, be that way then, you fat bastard. Oh, excuse me, sir.
How you doing, Cinnamon?
Nice to see you, JD.
How's business?
Good as usual.
Got a job for you.
I'm sure you do.
I wonder if you might know a girl I'm looking for.
I might.
Name's Helen. Krashnikoff these days.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah? Well, what can you tell me about her?
Well, depends. What can you do for me?
The usual. Yeah, jail-free card with the boys in blue.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for this girl.
Well, what's her name again?
Helen Krashnikoff. She was running your business there for a while, I heard.
Yeah, well, you can't believe everything you hear nowadays.
I guess not. So what can you tell me about her?
I may know her.
Well, I'm really interested in anyway is the boyfriend.
Which one?
The one she went home to.
Yes, Kane. Kane Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
You know where old Kane's hanging out these days? Yeah, you know any of his buddies? Maybe they don't.
Cecil. Guy has a cane. That's about as much as I can tell you.
Cecil Van Zandt.
Yeah,
I know the son of a bitch.
that's the guy.
Thanks, Cinnamon.
No problem.
You take it easy now.
You too.
I'd had a few run-ins with Cecil Van Zandt. When I was a cop, I'd busted him for selling knockoff Rolexes. He was a small-time pool hustler who thought he was a big-time player. He ran his mouth too much, and you best know not to turn your back on him. But he knew where all the bodies were buried in this town. For $50, he was the best friend a private dick could have. Van Zandt?
Scribbleline?
You got some information for me?
On who?
Kane Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. Yeah, I know the asshole. Fucking drug dealer. Still owes me for a job a while back. I don't mind helping you out, you know. Fucking rat. Wonder what hole he's crawled into. He's probably still playing saxophone on a fucking street corner somewhere.
Don't need his life story. I want to know where he's at.
Last I heard, he was operating out of some place called Carnegie Estates. I'm sure you know where.
Thanks, Cecil.
Cecil! Cecil! Asshole.
The case was moving along nicely. I knew Vanderbilt wouldn't be at his place, but I figured there'd be clues to tell me where he was now. I had no doubt. Find Vanderbilt, find Helen Krashnikoff.
That'll be $2.
How much?
$2.
I didn't know you had to pay to park in here.
Yeah.
What?
There's signs everywhere, man.
Listen, I didn't bring you cash. So, you know, what are you gonna do? You gonna let this line build up behind me? You gonna let me out?
Look, I'm willing to do my job.
Listen, I know you got a job to do, but what do you want? You want the hassle? Or you want to let me out?
It's $2,
I'm
man.
telling you, I ain't got any cash.
Give me a card then.
I ain't got a debit card either.
Oh,
You take a check?
no.
Well, didn't think so.
Just go, dude.
Well, all right then. Thank you. Mitchum Sweets. I knew the place. One of the seediest flop houses in the seediest part of town. The kind of place you pay by the hour and the clerk calls you Mr. Smith. I knew in my gut they were there. Damn fools for not getting out of town. Vanderbilt could count on a world of hurt when I broke it all down for Krashnikov. But that wasn't my problem. Still, I felt funny. It all seemed too easy. Was I walking into a trap? I flashed my old badge at the clerk, and he let me into the room. He said they'd went out about an hour before. I started looking around for clues. This was definitely the place. My plan was to wait for them. After that, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I couldn't help but feel sorry for these dumb kids, but I suppose they brought it upon themselves. The plan changed when I saw what was by the bedside. Keys. The clerk was wrong. Someone was home.
Hey, is that you? Helen. Go outside. Hey, where you been?
I'm sorry, I just needed something for myself.
Okay, that's fine, but everything's alright?
Everything's fine.
Are you sure? 'Cause
Yes.
you really shouldn't go out because there's probably people looking for you. I don't know that for a fact, but if I was Mr. Burl, I'd have an army.
You're sweet.
Everything's good.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yes.
Okay. I want you to take a seat right here. Now, I know this isn't exactly the palace that we were looking for, and I know that there are things that I'm not really able to.
It's alright. I like the way it is.
But I still have a surprise for you.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm going to send you over there. I want you to freshen up for a little bit, and I have a big, big surprise for you. Excellent. Don't go in the bathroom.
I won't go to that.
I think I'm going to go into opera. Everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Absolutely sure?
Absolutely sure.
You still seem a little down in the dumps. I know you've had a rough couple of weeks. But, I think that this is going to work out for all of us.
I think so too.
But since you still haven't convinced me that everything's fine, like I said, I have a surprise for you. It turns out this place does have a jacuzzi.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. Would you like to visit it?
Absolutely. Very nice.
Are you gonna give me a hand with this? I guess not. But that's alright.
Is that a giraffe?
No, it's Mr. Snugglesworth. Dios mío. What this needs? I need some sexy sax.
Alright, JD. This is what they're gonna pay me for. What's all this shit then? You two ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Who the hell are you?
You know who I am, lady. I'm JD Scribbleline. And I've been hired by your husband. That's right, you've heard of me. Sullivan case, right? You thought you could get away? Not from this guy. You may not love the man, you may have married him for his money, but you know what? You fucking married him. You need to honor that. He's been worried sick. You know how much he's paid me to find you? And you, I don't know anything about you. You seem like a hard guy. But you need to respect that this woman has got a man already. There's fucking plenty of chicks out there. Now what the fuck is this? This is a fucking kiddie pool. And what's this thing? Oh, that's real nice. And to think, I thought you were pretty in all those newspaper articles. Well, well, well. Look who we have here. Hello, Mr. Krashnikov. Yeah, I'm looking right at her.
It's just like the Sullivan case. Look, I made a kitty.
In the Sullivan case, we called the fire department.
So how long are you gonna be in jail?
That's not funny. The guy's called me 3 times today already.
We'll just avoid him.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's a pretty big dude.
Oh my god. What am I gonna do, man? He's still paying me, you know?
Like, by the day?
Yeah, plus expenses.
We'll rack that up. That should buy you some time.
So you think I should just string this guy along till I can make up some lie?
Mm-hmm.
Think that'll work?
Mm-hmm.
The guy, he's still calling me like 3 times a day.
We'll just avoid him.
Oh man. Yeah. The deeper he gets in, the better off I'll be. And then I can think of something to do.
Right.
Dude.
Dude.
I knew his plan was the way to go. The case had taken an unforeseen turn. I called Krashnikov's secretary and left a message. I told him that the girl I'd seen hadn't been Helen. I hated lying to the client, but I didn't know if I could trust him with what I knew. Everyone was counting on me to break this case. I thought about letting DeMille in on my plan, but I knew I had to solve this thing myself. There comes a time in every private eye's career when he has to wonder if it's all worth it. Working for shifty clients, making friends with lowlives, all so you can catch some scumbag that'll probably get off on a technicality. But I had to push those thoughts aside. I had a job to do. I couldn't help but wonder what new development would come around the corner. I went to my office to think it over. That's when she walked in.
You gonna offer Lady a seat? The number on your ad is wrong. Fortunately, I ran into a German lady that sells Hungarian pastries. I guess they're technically German, but I suppose Hungarian sells better. Do you like German pastries, Mr. Scribbleline? Anyhow, Mrs. Kierkegaard would like you to know that you should probably get your number changed really soon. Surely you're a busy man, Mr. Scribbleline. Shall I call you that, Mr. Scribbleline?
Oh, you can call me JD.
JD? I like that. That's very friendly. I'm Loretta. My friends call me Retta. I sure hope you'll call me Retta, JD. Our nicknames fun? Aren't you sweet? I hate to be abrupt, but my brother is missing.
Oh, that's horrible.
I agree. Naturally, I've been by his apartment. Brothers and sisters do that, you know. He has keys to my place, I have keys to his. I don't know why he moved out. I'm sure you have keys to your sister's place, although I don't really know if you have a sister. I suppose that's none of my business.
Did you find anything?
No, but somebody was there before me. You see, I found a trace of cologne, and my brother doesn't wear any. It smelled a bit like what you're wearing, JB.
Old Spice?
Is that what it smells like? I've seen the commercials with the sailors, but I never knew what it smelled like. Is it quite popular?
Yeah, you're very popular.
Well, I suppose that doesn't help us any. So after that, I checked his bank account. He hasn't spent any money. And none of the hospitals have treated a Mr. Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt's funny you mentioned that name. I just had a
Do you think I'm overreacting? I think I'm overreacting. I'm overreacting, aren't I? I just can't help it. I think he's gotten himself into some serious trouble.
The J-Man will find your brother, Retta.
Great, JD. Now, I've looked up your rates. Who shall I make this check to?
Well, with family situations, it can get a little hairy. It's gonna have to be cash.
I completely understand. Will this do?
This will get us started.
Great. Oh, how dense. I nearly forgot. This is him. His information and my contact number are on the back. I trust you will let me know as soon as you hear anything.
Dude, I'm trying to watch TV.
Oh man. So this girl came into my office. She wants me to fucking find her brother. Hot little Asian thing, man. Probably about 90 pounds. But nice ass, man. Like a black girl's ass. Oh my god.
So she's black?
No, she's Asian. She wants me to find her brother. But here's the problem. It's that guy I killed.
In the Sullivan case?
No. The other case. The jacuzzi case.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Not very good. She wants me to find her brother, but he's dead.
The black guy?
No. The guy that we buried. The one in the jacuzzi with the white girl.
We didn't bury any Asian guys.
We buried a white guy. His sister wants me to find him.
The two people in the tub are related?
No. The Asian girl is related to the white guy who I killed. She wants me to find him.
But he's dead.
I know he's dead.
But that case is already solved. You solved it.
I know, man, but she's so fucking hot.
Like poop on your face hot?
And she's paying me in cash. What am I gonna fucking do, man?
Well, you're sort of half investigating that case anyway. So why don't you just keep going?
Oh, man. So you think I should just string her along till I can figure something out?
Yeah, I got an idea. I'll be like a guy, and I'm coming to like get you. I'm gonna scare you with this gun.
Gonna be here a while. Want a cigarette?
No, thank you.
So what's up with the get up?
Oh, this is my steak outfit. Stakeout outfit? Steak outfit.
If you say so.
I do. So, how long are we gonna be here for?
Who's to say? It could be a few hours, few days. Who knows? It could. There he is. Stay here. Hey.
Hey, I got a gun.
Sweet. What are we gonna get to dinner?
I had Mexican for lunch, so I don't really want Mexican again.
Anything but pizza. Anything but pizza.
Is she coming too?
What?
So, how long do you want me to stand here holding this gun?
Like 30 seconds, then we'll like take it from you.
So, what am I supposed to do when she gets up here?
Hopefully that won't happen.
What's happening?
Hey!
What's up?
Hey, you leave him alone! Oh, JD! JD! It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Come on, get up.
I left my hat.
Got it. He'll be okay, I promise. Come on. Go sit down on the couch. I'll take care of it. Come on. I'll be alright. Come on, come on.
Ow! Ow! I think they're gonna have to
Where's the gauze? Where do you keep your gauze?
I don't know. I think it's in the kitchen. Oh my God.
Specific in the kitchen?
It's by the Fruit and Low. I don't know what Fruit and Low is.
Just keep talking. Don't think about it.
I think they're gonna have to cut my arm off. They're gonna have to put me in this special spot in the parking lot.
Got it.
You should see the
Scoot over,
size
scoot
of the
over.
gun. I can't.
Scoot over so I can tend to your arm.
It hurts. My legs.
No.
I can't feel my legs.
Oh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay, I promise.
I think that gun was a Magnum
talking.
48.
That's a cop killer. I'm not a cop anymore.
Oh, so tell me about your time in the force.
Oh, of course. Oh, man, this is just like that case in Amarillo. The kidnapping case. Except they shot me in the foot that time. This is a bad time to bring it up, but I'm going to have to charge you another $50 for this.
I need to make a tourniquet.
Oh, got blood on my beard. Oh, I'm going to have to take a shower. It goes all the way to the top, man.
What do you mean?
The mayor knows about it. That was the mayor's son.
Knows about what? Who was the mayor's son?
That asshole that shot me. Oh.
Why does it hurt so bad? It's only a flesh wound.
Aggravated football injury.
Oh, you played football?
That's right.
Why don't you tell me more about it?
That's gonna hurt.
No, this will hurt if you don't start talking. Come on.
Well, it's just like that time in Dallas. This is my first wound. You see this one right here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was great. You see it?
Uh-huh.
Got that. Saving my ex-wife from a lion.
Oh, wow.
She's dead now. Not from the lion.
That reminds me of the time I was in Africa. We were helping with the transition from the apartheid, and some diamond smugglers came and tried to harm the children. And I did what I could. I saved them all, except the little... That's when they gave me the name.
Same thing happened to me. So that was really brave what I did today, wasn't it?
It really was.
And that guy got the hell out of here quick, didn't he? We saw old JD Scribbleline was on the case. What?
He sure did.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm cold.
But it's... Oh... I couldn't help but think what a lucky bastard I was. To have this angel here right beside me. A girl like this only comes around once in a lifetime. Not like the women a guy like me's used to being with. Still, there was a mystery about her. Something I couldn't put my finger on. Could I trust her in a pinch? How would she do under stress? I had to know. I'm sorry. Oh!
I'm leaving!
Baby, come. Oh.
I never want to see you again!
Oh. The ham bone. Hey.
What's up?
I think I split my pants.
That bitch crazy.
Sometimes I have to clear my head when working on a big case. That's why I went to the park that day. Fucking scumbags. They probably don't even have permits for those swords. What are they doing, those kids in this park?
Sullivan?
It's never any fun when the past catches up to you. You've been a detective as long as me, and you'll find there's more enemies than friends. Still, I couldn't help wondering, how did Sully know I'd be in the park? Did they know about the jacuzzi case? And who was that masked man? I'd gotten out of my groove, gotten lazy. I had to focus back in on the case at hand. People were counting on me. Loretta, Krashnikov. I had to show them I was worth a damn.
Whoa, that duck has a hat.
I'll go get the icy hot.
Yeah, I got a lead. Looks like they might be in Orlando. So here's what I'm gonna need. Gonna need a ticket to Disney World, 2 tickets to Disney World, plus plane fare. Yeah, I'm going undercover as a family. I think we got this by the asshole here now. All right. Yeah, I'm fine. I've just beaten some guy up. All right, talk to you later. Bye. That was great.
I must have rode the teacups like 50 times.
You fucking did, dude.
Which one was your favorite?
Do people still go to Epcot Center?
Epcot Center sucks. It's just a big ball.
Now I know I shouldn't barge in here like this, but I really need to.
Is this because I wouldn't go houses on the meal?
So, how you doing?
What were you doing talking to that man? Last time we saw him, he held us up.
It's a good thing I was talking to him. You know why? He gave me a big lead, and that's where we're going right now.
Speaking of leads, I've been doing some investigating on my own. I went by my brother's apartment, and I found an address for the seedy little motel. So I went by, and I had to charm the uncouth, derelict manager. Anyway, I went into the room, and I found this. It's a little damp.
You don't know where this has been.
The way the room was, it looked a little sloppy. I don't think more than one man could have done it.
It could have been 2 guys. Or more.
I also found this. It's a cell phone. Maybe we can get the numbers traced?
I'll look into it. It might take a little while and cost a little extra, though.
I see. Well, on a hunch, I went down to the river behind the motel, and I found this. It's a saxophone reed, much like my brother's. Exactly like my brother's.
This could belong to anyone. They sell these everywhere. Listen, this is not evidence. We're back to square one.
Well, maybe we can have the police look into it and help us. Maybe they could drain the river or something.
Listen, we don't know how far this thing goes. We can't trust the police. For all we know, they're in on it. The only people we can trust is each other. Trust me, I have a hot lead.
Yes, this so-called lead. Where are we going exactly? Because, we've been driving for over 2 hours. Where the fuck are we going?
Listen, I'm the detective, and I am on the case. Wait here.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse. Ooh! Please. Stop. You're hitting me really hard.
Little punk.
This dude's out of control.
Call me fat.
I think he fractured my side. Please.
Well, what did you find out? How did you know him? Where's he come from? What was he selling? Like, did this help anything? What did you find it? Oh, how gentlemanly, how couth, how civilized. How smooth.
There's a dead end. I went back to the office to review some old cases. Of course. There was something familiar about all of this. I was getting in deeper and deeper. I wondered, would I come out the same after it was all over?
All right, the prenup said that you could be here for 6 months. It's been 8. You need to get out.
All right. I'm going.
And put on some fucking pants.
It's $2,
I'm
man.
telling you, I ain't got any cash.
Give me a card then.
I ain't got a debit card either. You take a check?
No.
Well, didn't think so.
Just go, dude.
Well, all right then. Thank you.
Get a lemon bar.
Lemon? Yeah. How much is it?
I was getting tired. Tired of the scumbags, tired of the crooked cops, tired of all the untrusting people in my life. That's what this job does to you. Mostly, though, I was getting tired of being the only honest man in this dirty town, and I was looking for a way out. Yes, hello. I saw your flyer on the street. Said, thinking about suicide, we can help. Yes, ma'am, I'm thinking about suicide. Yeah, I was wondering, what do you think would be the best way to go? My first inclination was to hang myself, but I'm worried that, you know, I'm kind of big, like really big, and I'd break the rope, and I'd be so embarrassed I'd want to die if that happened. No, I know where the studs are. It's good rope. I just, you know, I don't want to chance it. I also thought about pills, but then I realized, you know, this isn't one of those cries for help suicides. I actually want to die. No, the gun wouldn't work. It just rubs me the wrong way. It's not my style. Slit my wrist. What am I, a 15-year-old girl? Thanks for nothing, lady. Dumbass.
Man, you need to learn to relax. Don't look at me like that. Hey man, you need to look at this thing from a whole different point of view. So what's the problem?
Well, that's a problem. But there are others. I don't want to talk about it.
Come on. I'm right here.
It's work stuff. No one wants to hear about that.
What do I got going on right now?
I guess it would help to talk to somebody.
Yes, it would.
Well, I fucked up at work a while back, and I think everyone's gonna find out. I'm gonna be in big trouble. I may or may not go to jail. It's that
Hey,
bad.
you're gonna be... Ooh, you are tense, man. Hey, hold on. Let's get the massagerific on this.
It's damp. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
That's kind of lame.
It's a piece of shit. You get what you pay for.
Hey, tell me more.
Well, this girl at work's pissed off at me too, and she's gonna fucking find out, and she's gonna lose all respect for me, and that whatever she had left after that little, well, I don't want to talk about that for sure.
Hey, you're JD Scribbleline. No broad is worth that.
That's what I used to tell myself. But I don't know anymore. Maybe I should just shit and get off the pot, you know what I mean?
What?
Shit or get off the pot.
What?
Shit or go, you know, like, you don't know what that means?
No, what is that from?
It's like, it means like do or die, or like, you know, get off your ass and do something, or shut the fuck up, you know? It's an expression. Like, really, really common expression.
No, it's not.
What do you mean, no, it's not? I hear it all the time. I say it all the time. It's like people all over the place, you say that, they know what you mean. It's shorthand. It's a colloquialism. You never heard it.
I've never heard that.
Well, look it up. It's there. Anyway,
cheer up, buddy.
Well, maybe I should. You think maybe I should just come clean?
No. Your destiny is to get away with this.
Really?
I don't know. Anyway, see you later.
Why is your sister Asian?
Hey, Scribbleline.
Hey.
Heard anything?
Yeah, I heard a lot of stuff. Had this lead, it didn't pan out, but you know, a lot of people say they know stuff, and I am working on
Well,
it.
I need to know. I need to know what's going on.
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of complicated factors here. You just got to give me time. This is how this works.
Look, dude, you're not answering my question. I miss her. I really need that girl. I know what people are saying, but I really love her. I miss her. Can you help me out? I need to know what's going on.
Where are you going?
What do you mean where I'm going? I'm going to work.
Tonight's date night.
Sorry, date night's going to have to wait. I'm working on this case.
What case? The same case you've been on for a year?
You know I can't talk about it, but it might be another year for all I know.
Linus always gets home.
Well, Linus has a special situation.
Whatever. Go ahead and go. Get out of here.
I don't want to go with you mad like this.
Get out. I'm tired of you.
We'll talk about this later.
Oh, you need to hang up your shirt before you go. I'm not your maid.
I'll get it when I get home.
Whatever.
Hey baby, it's me. The second time I called. I know you're mad at me, but we need to talk. Listen, when this case will be over any day now, and I'll be home all the time then. We can go do all that stuff we wanted to do. But Please, you gotta forgive me. I'll be home soon. I'll bring the fruit and milk. Please call me back. I love you. Scribbleline. What? What do you mean someone tipped him off? He's out of the country? Why the fuck isn't anyone at the airport stopping him? Fucking private jet? God damn it! 3 years of a fucking trial. Fuck! Down the drain, man. Fucking Mendoza. Mendoza!
I miss her.
Linus! Hey, Linus! What the fuck? Hey! Listen, man, I want a stakeout. What?
Listen, shut up. Bro Krashnikov, you know him?
Yeah, the used auto king of Houston.
I need you to arrest him, man.
Why?
His wife's been missing. No one knows where she's at.
Yeah, I know. He hired you to find her.
Don't you think that's a little convenient?
No, you're the best detective in town.
Damn right. But the point still remains. You owe me. You will always owe me. I need you to arrest him. If it wasn't for me, the chief would have found out about you and Tom and the hookers.
I can't help if I like the poontang.
JD!
Hey, Cinnamon, how you doing?
Alright, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Doing great.
So, how's that case? Helen case going?
Oh, off the hook. Got evidence, suspects, you know, just like in the movies. Doing
Well,
great.
that's good, because I hear you got some competition.
How's that?
Competition, you know. Small little Asian girl came by the other day, asking a lot of questions.
Asian girl?
Yeah, she was good. Got a lot of information. Stuff I didn't even know I knew. Take it easy.
Yeah, you too. Van Zandt, what can you tell me about the sister, man?
Sister, what
Loretta,
sister?
man! Loretta Van Zandt.
Oh, she's hot as hell.
I know! But what can you tell me, man? Does she know about him? Does she know what he was up to?
Of course she knows, man. She tried to get him out of the damn life.
That doesn't help
Gave
me.
up the ballet lesson.
Ballet lessons? What the fuck is that? Man, all I know is this fucking chick, she comes into my office, I'm fucking just sitting there having me a drink, and there she is, man, in the fucking ass. The fucking ass. And then I'm like, she's like, I can't find my brother. I can pay you in cash. I'm like, sure, of course you can. That's fine, I'll find him. You know who he's fucking? It's fucking Kane Vanderbilt, man. Kane Vanderbilt. You know what? That motherfucker's dead, okay? He's dead. I may or may not have fucking killed him. That's between you and me, man. No, I'm not fucking cold. I'm fucking burning up. What am I going to do, man? What am I going to do, Cecil? Fuck! What am I going to do?
Sound it to him.
I don't fucking know. It's not a banjo. Man, they're gonna fucking throw me in jail. It's just like the fucking Sullivan case again. Fucking shit. There was something Van Zandt wasn't telling me. I could see it in the way he carried himself. I could see it in his eyes. There were so many questions that I didn't have answers to, and it was pissing me off. I tried shaking him down for more information. He had to know something about Loretta's past. He had to know something about that saxophone-playing asshole's shady dealings. I'd already tapped out all my other informants. I knew I shouldn't have trusted this son of a bitch. I needed to wrap this case up fast, but Van Zant wasn't talking. That was it. The case was completely out of hand. I was running out of time. I knew I had to shake things up. Some guys run when the going gets tough, but not JD Scribbleline. There were 2 young people who had gone missing, and the people that loved them wanted answers. What was I going to do about Krashnikov? And what about Loretta? Could she handle the truth? As jaded as the job had made me, I couldn't help but have a soft spot for her. I was getting mad. Crazy, mad dog mad. That's what you gotta do to fight the scumbags in this town. Whoever was guilty, I was going to get him. The city needed its greatest detective to put a stop to all the crime, all the filth, all the lies.
Sitting on the park bench, little girl.
Hi, honey.
Hey, Loretta. How you doing? So, what do you want to see me about?
Have you found any new leads on the case?
Well, a couple leads dried up, but I got a couple new ones.
I'm really starting to lose hope.
You have to be patient, Loretta. Your brother had a lot of enemies. But I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I haven't lost one yet.
You're so confident. How did you become a detective in the first place?
Well, I was in college. My roommate. I come home one day. He's got a girl over. Too much makeup. Big old head on this girl, but nice personality.
Oh,
right?
Yes, I see.
Well, anyway, yeah, I kind of get the idea, and I tell him, hey, I'll go down to the bar and give you a little privacy. It's only the right thing to do. And I tell him, call me when I can come home. So I go down to the bar, and I start drinking, start smoking. It's a Monday night, so there's like no one there, just me and the bartender. And, well, I'm sitting there for about an hour, and then finally I get a call from this guy. He says, you can come home. She's 14. Yeah.
Dios mío.
Well, I started laughing my ass off, and the bartender's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, she's 14. He's like, haha, that's hilarious. So I rush home, to bust his balls about it.
Naturally.
As soon as I get there, he's packing his shit to get out of there. I'm like, what the hell's going on? He's like, well, I hurt her feelings when I shunned her, and so she went to the cops. She's going to tell the cops I did stuff to her. And I'm like, whoa. And he split. He split. So, I never saw him again. And with just one guy, I couldn't afford that rent in college. So next day I applied to the police academy.
That sounds like absolute rubbish. Why don't you tell me the real story?
You wouldn't like the real story.
I don't like to dwell on the past. I like to think about the future. People that dwell on their mistakes tend to repeat them.
So you really want to know this, huh?
Yes, I do.
All right, then.
What are those?
I lost my cigarette case. Here you go. Can I
These
have
will kill
one?
you someday.
Hopefully.
Only one.
All right. So anyway, I was 8 years old. We lived in this run-down mobile home down some dirt road in some town you probably never heard of. My mom worked late nights at this really redneck bar. The dude dropped in. What are you doing back there?
Oh, just dancing.
So anyway, I come home one day from school. She's left me a list of chores to do. Wash the dishes is the main one I remember. I looked everywhere for the dishwasher detergent. I couldn't find it. I found the Dawn,
I figure they both wash dishes. What's the difference? I fill up both of the little reservoir things up with it, close it up, go watch some cartoons and forget about it, right? Come back into the kitchen about a half hour later, the entire kitchen is covered in soapy suds. And just like in a movie, my mother walks into the door just at that very moment and gives me this look.
And then what?
And she told me to clean up the soapy suds. While I'm cleaning, she goes into the other room, starts calling up the entire family. Uncles, sisters, everybody. She starts the story off the same way. You won't believe what this retarded son of mine's done.
JD, that's just awful.
That's when I decided I was going to be a detective. A detective should never get too close to the client, but here I was. I was taking this case personally. The last time that happened, people got hurt. Without her brother around, it was up to me to keep her safe. What was I going to do next? I'd pushed all the boundaries, all the limits. I'd come to a crossroads. But it's making the tough choices that separate the heroes from the scumbags. I decided to take a walk to clear my head. That was refreshing. This case had been wearing on me for too long. It was time for a confession.
Who's this guy and his girlfriend?
Vladimir Rhodes, bounty hunter. Hired by Krashnikov to figure out just what in the hell is going on.
Contrary to what you've heard, ma'am, I'm all about the poontang.
I can finally tell you I solved the case. First thing I should say is Helen Krashnikov is dead. It might make Mr. Krashnikov a little happy to know. Her boyfriend's dead too. See, Mr. Krashnikov came and hired me a while back to find his wife. Seems she run off on him. Seemed like an easy enough gig. I went to my informants. I need your help.
And what are you going to do for me?
He led me to a few places that ended up sending me to Cecil Van Zandt. Crooked son of a bitch. But through him I was able to find out where her boyfriend lived. His apartment was interesting. I was able to find photos laying all about. Photos of the prettiest girl I'd ever seen in my whole life. Eventually I was able to find out where they were held up together. Some sleazy hotel on the edge of town. The kind of place you go when you're desperate or hiding out. I busted right on in, but they weren't there. But I know they had been. I had a funny feeling. A hunch led me out back by the river. That's where I found them. Him and her, tied up together, dead. They'd taken great pains on the man, but they'd just thrown the girl in there.
First, I figured it was Mr. Krashnikov. God knows I would have done the same thing if I was in his place. But then, I realized that time I talked to him, he couldn't have done it. He truly cared about that girl.
I haven't seen her in 3 days.
I'll find your wife.
I went back to the office to think the case over. I was at an impasse. That's when she walked in. Prettiest girl I'd ever seen in my whole life. An angel, really. She lit up that room.
I am Mr. Scribbleline. You are by far the most graceful man to ever grace England.
She's looking for her brother. I said, hell yeah, I'll find him. I couldn't say no to her. She gave me a picture of him. And wouldn't you know it? Boy in the picture was the boy I found buried with Helen Krashnikov.
Kane's dead?
Kane's dead. I figured whoever had done this might try to do the same thing to Loretta. Whoever killed them was after the boy, not the girl. So I redoubled my efforts. I went to you, Linus. You know that.
I need your help. I got you to have arrest somebody. Oh, yeah.
Went back to Cecil Van Zant. No good hustler.
She even gave up ballet classes.
I went to a lady of the evening looking for a good time sailing.
That all depends on what you guys offer.
How much money you got?
Well, how much do you charge for that extra stuff?
This is my price list. The orange jello's extra. Nothing. Then I reevaluated the evidence. Here's what I had. I had saxophone reeds at the crime scene. Only place in town that sells those went out of business 6 months ago. I had pastry crumbs spread all about the place. These pastry crumbs were able to track them back to Kierkegaard Bakery, right down the street from my own office. And whoever had done this had been a limber person. They were in and out in 2 seconds, almost a professional job. I was highly impressed. They probably would have got away with it, except it was obviously a crime of passion. There are cigarette butts strewn all about the place. The brand of cigarettes are important here. They're from the Blackfeet Indians of South Dakota. Outside that tribe, there's probably only 20 people that smoke that brand of cigarettes. The only piece of evidence I was really missing was the $40,000. And where could that be, I wondered. And then I realized I had it all along. Whoever had done this had been so devious, so brilliant, that they would hire me, the best detective in town, and pay me with the very cash that they had stolen from Kane Vanderbilt. Loretta, will you open up your purse for us?
Okay.
These cigarettes.
Those are your cigarettes, not mine. Those are yours.
Save it. It was you whose pictures were all over his apartment.
I'm his sister.
It was you who paid me $40,000 in cash, the very money you took from your own brother.
I wanted to find
It
him.
was you who gave up your ballet lessons, the ballet lessons that made you so limber that you could break into that apartment and that hotel room so easily. It was you who had pastry crumbs spread all about the crime scene. It was you who had the same saxophone reeds when you came to hire me in your hands. It was you who was so jealous of another woman, in love with your own brother,
How?
that you would rather see them both dead than have him with another woman.
How dare you?
You make me sick. And to think I was going to give you my heart. Linus.
You sick bitch.
Take this piece of shit away.
How could you?
Rhodes.
Scribbleline.
Think Krashnikov satisfied now?
You can count on that check in the mail.
Good deal. Linus, wait. Will you wait for me?
Ow! What did I do?
Come on. I didn't kill anybody.
You alright there?
Yeah, I've been kicked by ladies before. I'll be alright, man.
Well, Scribbleline, I'm out of here.
Hey, man.
Pleasure watching you work.
Hey, I had fun too, buddy.
You really think they'll convict her?
Yeah, they're gonna find her fingerprints in that hotel room. Plus, this is Texas.
Alright.
Hey, stay out of my town.
Will do.
jail?
No, evidently. They arrested the Asian girl.
I thought she was black.
No, she wasn't.
Just like the Sullivan case.
And then I say, you gave me your own name, it must be this one. And then Patrick got sorry, Steve.
And he must be desperate.
The headlights and everything.
JD, how could you? JD, how could you?
These things keep coming up.
This is my price list. The orange jello's extra. Blue.
What's her name?
Helen. Trash machine. You okay? I'm not gonna make it, man. You know how many people I'm putting there? Do you know? No, you don't know.
What's the other one? Don't look at me like that. You knew this day would come. I thought you were gonna do like some sit-ups when you were in that position.
Shut up. Man, you need to look at this from a whole different point of view.
Try it again.
That was wonderful.
Most beautiful thing you've ever heard?
I don't know anything about it. She wants me to fight him, but he's dead. So, I don't know what we're gonna do. I know we didn't bury an Asian guy. Her brother is the white guy.
You're like way behind in the car.
I don't know.
Should you start from my boobs and then go down?
I don't think that would be wrong at all.
Little girlfriend. Sorry, yeah, I did.
Go ahead.
And one from you too, Daniel. Let me take the mask off and go. Great,
Do
okay.
you want me to look at the camera or just look
The
straight
camera
ahead?
does not exist.
Okay. Tell me when.
Ready when you are.
What's that?
Ready when you are, buddy.
Okay.
Goddamn cats.
Bounty hunter. Hired by Krashnikov to fire. Shit. To fire.
Rhodes. Stay out of my town.
We're still a fucking long.
Excuse me, sir. 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 Excuse me, sir.
Contrary to what you've heard, I'm all about poontang. Contrary to what you've heard, ma'am, I'm all about the poontang. Poontang, damn it! Contrary to what you've heard, ma'am, I'm all about the poontang.
One more time.
Keep your hand on your glasses.
Yeah.
Keep it on the glass.
Yeah.
Contrary to what you've heard, ma'am, I'm all about the poontang.
Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
That was impact lesson, I think.
Just felt like you pinched him a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably worn down now. It's probably not in charge. Of course.
I'm kind of sad.
charging it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Damn. I gotta charge for it.
Nothing. Seriously, nothing. You're immune.
Try Steven.
I've been tased before, man.
Hold on.
Ah! That sucks.
Take 3 of Josh being...
Wait, take 7.
That hurt.
Alright, Steven.
Did that actually get you?
I can smell it.
It burned.
Alright.
Kane's dead?